It's Wednesday. I've had my first radiotherapy treatment today. And let's start with when we arrived. The first that happened was that when we came to the radiotherapy house, they have corona guards outside, as all hospitals seem to have at the moment. That's a good thing. And the first thing that the guard says is that my wife Linda can't come in because I don't have the correct form with me, or paper that says that she's allowed to come in. And I just snapped totally there. It was just too much bullshit around this procedure from all three hospitals involved. I've called both Gothenburg and Skövde and everyone trying to find information, and the pre-meeting that I had in Borås should have told us all the information that I asked, at least according to the papers that we have received from other places. Yeah, after I had the total meltdown outside of the hospital, I was allowed in. My wife thought that they would call the guards or cops or whatever because I was so fucking furious. It was just too much. Inside, the clerk in the reception had tried to fetch a doctor, and there was no doctor appointment for this. This is just a treatment today. And one doctor came out and then went back in to read my journal, and then managed to come back just before the treatment, and I was just like, don't do the pre-meeting at another hospital for people because this just sucks. Make sure it's in the same hospital so they actually know what information that is given. And then all of a sudden Linda was allowed to come in and be and get the information from the nurses. And one of the nurses said that she had bumped into the doctor that was in the hallway and asked the questions, what side effects are we talking about in this? And the doctor had said, we don't know because this is a procedure that we have never done. And when she told me that, yeah, okay, I can live with that. I can live with them saying they don't know. But I can't live with this, that you will find out at a later date. So that's sure, they don't know. And it's a new procedure for them, and yeah, we'll see what happens. The actual procedure was, they took a CT scan, and then the procedure was over before I knew it had begun. So I don't know how long I was on the table, but maybe 10 minutes. I don't know. 20. I honestly have no clue. But it was quick. I think 40 minutes in and out from the hospital. 55 minutes with the meltdown. But I don't regret it. It's just fucking, they should start treating people like people and not just bullshit them. That it takes so much energy. And the other thing that takes energy is not knowing where to live when you are here. And now when I came here to the fancy patient hotel, fancy, this is my room. And they are building outside, like they are doing everywhere. And they said that I have this room for a full treatment all days now. So that's good, because that's drained my energy as well. And then I asked, okay, where is the closest bus stop or tram stop? And she was just looking at me and you're entitled to taxi, just like everyone else who lives here. Haven't you received that information? And I just started laughing. Like, are you shitting me? I've spent hours trying to find a way to transport myself. Alternatives, buying a bike, bringing an old bike, lending a bike, seeing if Voi or any other of those services work here, but that information is not available. And yeah, but then it turns out I can just call a taxi and it will take me from here to the treatment and back if I want, or I can walk back if I want. And yeah, that's good. It would have been nice to know that beforehand, but I don't know with other patients. If you are another patient, please comment what you feel, because for me this drains my energy levels totally, and I just sleep. So I'll be here 2 nights this week and go home on Friday, and 5 days next week and 5 days after that. We'll see how sane I am when this is done. Hopefully cancer free, but how does the mind when you live like this? We'll see. We'll see. Shouldn't complain. At least I don't have to pay for hotel nights. Yeah. So, thanks for listening. This was the first treatment day with radiotherapy. So far, not feeling anything. I didn't know even that the treatment had started right now, so, and no side effects yet, but they say that it will accumulate in the body, so we'll see later. Yeah. Thanks for listening. Bye bye.